What is up, everyone? I am currently driving home. Our new project truck that me and my dad just got is a 2004 LB7, and it is rather terrifying to drive, so let me get home in one piece and I'll show you guys what's going on. Alright, I just made it home. Didn't even think this truck was worth an edit, but I do with everything else, so I figured might as well do it anyway. But now I'm going to show you guys around the whole truck. She is absolutely beautiful. Let me get my hand in the way. Needs some work, okay? Let's stand back right about here. She's absolutely beautiful, okay? Come up to here, and you'll see why we got this truck for $6 grand, okay? Needs some work. Bed's definitely tweaked. No accidents. I'm gonna have to do a lot of work. I'll explain all that stuff later. Comes with new parts. All right, before we get too far into the video, I know most of you are probably here for the sound. So what we got here is a 3-inch exhaust with a 4-inch tip. I believe they just hacked out the factory muffler. Oh yeah, it's just pipe. So they just replaced that. Not even an aftermarket downpipe. We're definitely going to be upgrading to a 4-inch exhaust with probably a 6 or 5-inch tip. Not axle dumping it, it's coming out the side. And then we'll do a downpipe as well. But let me show you guys how this sounds right now. These wheels and tires, as much as I love them, I think they're 20 by 12s or 18 by 12, but they rub bad. I almost tore out the inside of this just on the drive home. The front end, got a bunch of new components back there. It's kind of hard to see. There's even more in the back seat. The grill, I'll have to put my dad's new headlights in that because let me just show you guys. Yeah, not very clipped in there. The paint really isn't in bad shape. Again, I'll explain the whole build plan later, but let's go take a peek at the inside. Looks like every other clapped cat eye. Torn seat, headliner, spray painted dash, and some air fresheners. No little trees on the mirror, because the mirror is barely hanging on. Windshield does have a crack in it, but there's a ton of parts in the back seat. Alright, so we got, I don't even know what that is, radio, air filters, I think there's some tie rod ends around here. Yeah, there's tie rod ends. And then I think this is a wiper motor. A bunch of cool stuff in there. I'll also sort through all that later. And cash. He was nice enough to leave some cash in here for me. Got $2. Probably go gamble it away later, but that's alright. Interior, it's like a probably 6 out of 10 compared to other marketplace trucks. But the thing I'm most excited about is that this thing is a Duramax. This is our first Duramax project truck. My dad has an LBZ, but obviously my dad's LBZ, if you've ever seen that in the other videos, it's not getting touched. So that's why we bought this thing. Absolutely factory 200,000 mile LB7. No issues with it whatsoever. I just drove it home. The only aftermarket part I see was the alternator. That is literally it. Oh, seeing the AC compressor. That reminds me. Hi, Kitty. The AC in here works. Blows ice cold. Dead serious. Don't know how to prove that to you guys, but this LB7 from 2004 has cold AC still. So one of the reasons this truck was so cheap is because, here's the frame, but the transfer case, it's kind of hard to get you guys down here and actually see that. It is currently rigged in there. It's really hard to see. It is ratchet strapped into, I think, 4 high. No front drive shaft, but there's an issue with these transfer cases. All the early Chevys and Cat Eyes and all them have it. So I'm going to have to get that fixed. I really am surprised I made it home. The trans pan has a leak and the oil pan has a leak. So if we ever need to do injectors on this, if you've ever done injectors on an LB7, you'll understand why we're just going to pull the engine and reseal it all. So she's got some holes in her, like just a little bit. Whole chunks coming out, but it comes with a new one. Probably going to color match that one white for now. Again, there's a full build plan with this I'm really excited to do, but that just for now, we're putting my dad's old headlights in from a few videos ago, and then we're going to put that color match bumper back on. Another cool perk about this truck is it does have black cab lights. It's really neat. No clue if they work or not. Factory mirrors, all that stuff. I'll show you guys how this thing starts too. Ignore the Christmas tree dash. Just like that. 2004 LB7, 200,000 miles, or 209,000 if you want to be exact. Almost 210, but starts up just like that. Basically, the build plan for this is the next following weeks. Tires and rims, going to trade them out for a smaller set so it doesn't rub. I had to almost make a 3-point turn at absolutely everything. The Casey's in Havana, if you're one of the people from around here, I had to do an entire U-turn in the Pizza Hut parking lot just to get to the gas pump, or fuel pump. But that was definitely not going to work out. So eventually we're going to sand down this entire body and do our own paint job and all that cool stuff. But right now, for the next week, we're going to fix the transfer case, get new tires and rims, put the rest of the front end parts on, and then get it in alignment. And after it's running and driving smooth, we're going to actually start to work on the bodywork. Exhaust will also be ordered in the following weeks. So that's basically going to be the content for the next few months, if not a few years out even. Still going to be doing some other stuff, but this project I'm definitely really excited for. So that's going to be it for today's video. I think next video is going to probably be in a week or so, just getting all that little small stuff put back on, front end parts, headlights, all that stuff. So next week sometime, maybe 2 weeks. But that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. See you later.